man right here got a haircut. Yes, I did. Let's zoom in on that. That'll be we'll just have that be like the cold open. Welcome to Garden Sound 365. My name is Garden Sound. This is the show where I write music every day for a year and we give away money to charity. Disclaimer here, this was a request by a family member related by marriage to write some music that sounds like the Beatles. Why are we filming with the hoodie on? I don't like this hoodie. Y'all see enough of this hoodie. There you go. Alright, Whistler, shout out to British Columbia. I'm not the biggest fan of the Beatles. And before you give this video a dislike, alright, before you thumbs down this video for me saying that I don't like the Beatles, think about that. Why is your first reaction when you hear, I don't like the Beatles very much, to give it a thumbs down? Why is that your reaction? People are so crazy about the Beatles. It's not that I don't like them, okay? I don't like them enough to talk to Beatles fans. They're friggin' crazy. They're like the original Bayhive, you know, Beyonce's fans. That's the original, like, crazy following, is the Beatles. If you trash the Beatles, you won't make it, you know? So I feel like it's like Beethoven. Like, I feel like they were like Beethoven, you know, was back in the classical period. At Beethoven, and everybody liked his music and thought it was the greatest. Still the thing to do, you know? Think about it. What concert like series, you know, at a traditional venue like an orchestra, what concert series doesn't have any Beethoven? I'll tell you, they've all got Beethoven. They have to have Beethoven. It's like a standard thing, you know? It's like if you're gonna play jazz, you've gotta play some Ellington. You know what I'm saying? You've gotta play some Louis Armstrong. It's the same type of deal. It's like the thing for the orchestra is to play Beethoven. And honestly, Beethoven isn't that great either. And see, I can't say that around my classical friends. And it's not that I'm a contrarian, because I'm not. I just don't see the appeal. God, the dislikes are just gonna roll in on this video. How do you have a conversation with somebody who likes the Beatles? The first thing they say is, best rock band of all time. It's best rock band of all time. And then you're like, well then how do we have a conversation from there? Like, where does it go from there? Do I get to suggest any bands that I think might actually be the best rock band of all time? No, I don't. Because the minute I started to suggest it, they're like, oh yeah, well, the Beatles, they did that in this song, and they pioneered things. John Lennon. That's all I hear when I talk to a Beatles fan. And it's just like, whoa, brother. And I've listened to the White Album. Yes, I've listened to Abbey Road. Yes, I've listened to Sgt. Pepper. Yes, I've listened to Revolver. In fact, Revolver is probably my favorite album. Of their albums, Revolver is probably my favorite. But, I mean, at its core, it's pop music. And it's not that great pop music. I mean, it's not that great. Like, I'll give them this. They were flexible. Very flexible. So many different styles. So it's like when someone says, write a song in the style of the Beatles, you have to go, okay, which style? I'll give them that. Props there. Props there for originality and variation. I like that. I support the variation. Because if you do the same thing over and over and over again, you don't get anywhere. Nothing progresses. Nothing happens. Alright, so I've got the song Taxman stuck in my head from Revolver. So we will be doing something that kind of sounds like that style. So we're going with the Beatles Revolver, whatever you call that. I'm sure some super fan out there is going to be in the comments going, oh, that was the Beatles, like, progressive era. They were all doing fluff. So if you're a keyboard warrior, go ahead and give it a thumbs down and comment on the video and tell me why I'm wrong. And just know, in your mind, just go ahead and know. Before you start typing, you can know this right now. I don't care. So go ahead, type it out. Go ahead, type it out. You're probably typing right now. You're typing away. Typing away. Oh, I can't believe you trashed the Beatles. Go ahead. Go ahead and do it. I don't care. I'm not going to read it. It's not up to me how you waste your time, so. Okay, the key to any Beatles song is a repetitive bass line that just kind of shifts around to different keys. That's kind of Paul McCartney's signature, so here we go. Mixing. Okay, that took me 20 minutes. And I hope Chris can use this. But as always, my name is Gardner. Fresh music in the description down below. Click that link. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.